let's talk facials and the steps in facials. So today we're going to talk about facial steps. And if you wanted to do a facial, how do you do it? What are the steps? What is the order of operations for an at-home facial? So the first step is a little controversial. Some people have the idea that you need to steam your face first, and others say cleanse first. So it's totally up to you. The idea is that when you steam your face, you open up your pores and allow for any product that you put on afterward to get deeper, better absorbed into your pores. And so my personal preference, though, is to cleanse my face. So find your favorite gentle cleanser and cleanse your face. This is the first step. Or if you want to steam first, you can do that. And then you steam. So how do you steam? Well, I have a pot here that is my favorite steaming pot. And it's a perfect height for me to place my face over. So what you're gonna do is you're going to put your pot on the stove just before it starts to do a roiling boil. When it just starts to boil, turn it off and set it on a table. Put your pot on a table where you can place your head carefully. This is going to be hot. Do not burn yourself. Another option would be if you have an electric boiler or hot water, something that creates hot water, you can do that and then just put it in a bowl and lean over. The point is that you want it to be big enough about the size of your face. You can see here the size is big enough to cover my face. It's not a tiny bowl that it will just steam here. It'll steam all of my face. So you will steam over your face and you will be able to tell how hot it is. Be very careful that you do not burn your face. I'm not responsible if you burn your face. I am sorry. Do not burn your face. Make sure, that's why I'm saying don't let it get to a rolling boil. You just want it to be just hot enough where its steam is coming out. And it's better to opt for cooler instead of hotter until you know what your skin can tolerate. If it feels too hot, it probably is too hot. If it starts to burn, be careful, you can get steam burn. So with that said, you'll steam your face over the bowl, and if you're not really sure how hot it is, you can just do that and then see. And then you place a towel over your head. And if you place a towel over your head, it'll make sure that it covers the bowl and your head, and it's hugging you two and together, covering you two and together. And you will steam. You can add in eucalyptus leaves or other green tea, whatever additional things you want to make it more relaxing, chamomile leaves, essential oils. You can also do that. I'd be very careful with the essential oils, especially if you're not sure if it's appropriate or not, but that is another option if you want it to be more relaxing. For example, maybe it's an evening facial and you're trying to wind down. Chamomile helps to relax, green tea helps to detox, but it'll just be the steam coming up, okay? You're not putting the leaves directly on your face. If nothing, it's just more of an experience. I personally don't use any of that. Just go simple, steam the face. Now, you will steam your face 5 to 10 minutes. So I usually end up around 5 and then it cools off and you'll feel your face start to sweat and drip if you're doing it right. That's why you'll bring your face over the pot and breathe in and blow out so that it'll allow more steam to come. At first, you may need to pop open a little window in your towel so that you can get a breathing hole, or maybe start without a towel as the water starts to cool. The other option to that to steam is instead open up your pores using a cloth with warm water. So you can either have your hot water, or if your sink has hot water, or you have another way to just get hot water on your cloth. I just warm it up and then I'll put the hot water in and then put the cloth on my face, or go straight from the sink and onto my face, and do that a couple times because it'll start to cool off. So the point is you want to open up your pores. So cleanse and steam. You can flip it if you want. Cleanse and steam. And then the next step is to exfoliate. You want to exfoliate those dead skin cells. The skin has many cycles, and so dead skin cells can sit on the outer layer of your skin. And so what you want to do is exfoliate those out using exfoliant. If you're interested in knowing more about my favorite methods for exfoliants or favorite products, make sure to check the description. I personally use baking soda as a natural exfoliant, just quick on the go. And then the next step, you can also use an exfoliating cleanser. So maybe if you have an exfoliating cleanser, you want to steam first and then cleanse with exfoliant. Then you have 2 in 1. Okay. Next up, so you have cleanse, steam, exfoliate, and then you put on your mask. So choose a mask that's appropriate for your skin type. Not all masks are appropriate for the same skin type. Some are aimed more for acne-prone and oily skin, and others are more for dry skin. If you are using an overall great mask, and I have some of my favorites out there, then great. Just make sure it's not something that's going to irritate your skin. One thing to note about facial masks, especially if you're trying something new for the first time, whether it be at home or store-bought, you want to make sure that it does not burn or irritate your skin. If you feel any burning sensation at the beginning, unless there are some out there that say you'll feel a little tingling, I personally don't like those and don't use them. I don't want to feel tingling and burning kind of sensation. But in that case, maybe consult with the manufacturer's directions. But if you're not supposed to feel that and you start feeling it, take it off. It's better to aim on the safer side and just take it off. I heard a horror story of a woman who put on a facial mask. It was burning her and she left it and she had 3rd-degree burns. It was terrible. So just be wise when you're doing at-home facials. Find ingredients that work for you. You'll leave your facial mask on. Usually it's anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the type of facial that you're using. Right now I have an exfoliating mask on, so in that case, I just, right after steaming, went ahead and put this on, and I'll be wiping it off. After you wipe off or peel off your facial mask, and not all at-home facial masks are the same, so definitely want to check your ingredients, but start somewhere instead of nowhere. And once you have your facial mask off, whether it be peel or wipe, whatever it is that you do, you want to, one thing when you're applying your facial mask, you see that I don't have anything around my lips or my eyes. Be careful about that. But I do have some on the bottom of my neck and on the edges. So, and up to the back. Actually, I could go to here, especially if you're acne prone and have oily skin. Sometimes this area for younger teens or such can get really dirty. So make sure to cleanse that off. And now I've got some on my hand. All right, so while your facial mask is sitting, you can apply. I have a lip scrub exfoliant on, and so I have that sitting on, and I'm just letting it sit. I could put on cucumbers on my eyes, but I'm doing the video. Or if you have any other just relaxing music, put that relaxing music and pop your feet up. Or if you're like me, just the steam was relaxing, now I'm on the go. Just make sure you don't let the mask sit for too long. It's almost time to take mine off. So after you take your mask off, then you can work on your targeted areas. Then maybe when you put on your eye mask, if you have any eye mask, or, depending on the type of mask you have, when you do that, you could do it together if it fits. If it doesn't, then do it afterwards. But some have the cutouts and then you can't put your eye mask on at the same time. So you would put on any targeted areas. If you have any pore strips, if you have oily skin, and you want to put on a nose strip, that would be the time to do that. And in the other areas, what I do is if I have pore strip, I'll go ahead and continue with the other area just so it's not without anything. Then you will go ahead and apply what's next, a moisturizer. So now some people just have a moisturizer and that's it. That's great. You can just go with the moisturizer. But if you have a skincare regimen where you have your beauty oil, you'll put your beauty oil first, then you'll put your serum, and then you'll put your moisturizer, and then the targeted areas like lip mask or eye mask. And then you're done. You are set. Now, if you're using an overnight mask, what you'll want to do is leave that mask overnight. And Younique does sell a overnight mask, which is amazing. You can leave it on overnight and you wake up. It's a hydrating one. And you wake up and then you wipe off and continue with your moisturizing regimen. You will continue forward using actually it's overnight. Then I wipe it off and then I'll cleanse. So that is facials. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite facial mask is. And if you are looking for more tips on skin care and beauty, feel free to let me know. I am happy to help you. If you want a free consultation, want to talk more about what your specific needs are, I'm happy to help. I use different products to meet different people's needs. God bless you.